that early indication has become problematic because say Ashanti region there who is more qualified, then the MPs are looking at it. It's my prayer no MP will be giving the position. As a matter of fact, I admit that the organizer and the youth organizer were not active at all in terms of organization. The vice president, one now so neutral person who has not been mentioned, but because it's his right. And also, I sign say he or you will be firm in his decision. Yes, but I have sat in the meeting and privy to certain information, and we are building upon that. And the next meeting, next program, you see them very actively involved in the program and planning and everything, and get all of them to come together for us to organize this program. And going forward, I'm sure to be better. We need to. That is why the Reconciliation Committee has spent time with the regional executive. We have met them no less than 3 times. And I must admit, our party there, it is one of the things as a party we have to work on. There is there will be overwhelming victory. Fortunately for me, I'm in a privileged position to know what is going on in the party because of my position as Secretary of the Regional Reconciliation Committee. Now, ever since we started our work from February, we have discovered one of the things that we have to resolve in order to win divisions in the party. It starts from the Regional Executive Committee down to the constituencies. There is a big crack. There is a power struggle. This whole lunch and everything will be in vain. And nothing now here will be a casa or say unity. That you say now, I think if the vice president announces the running mate early enough, it will help resolve the division and cracks.
The vice president's slot,
it is one of them. Because there is a contest. Knowing that is coming to Ashanti region, there are people who are showing interest. And by that interest now are spilling over to the executive committee. And people are lobbying left and right. So my advice to the campaign team is that the vice president should announce his running mate in time to resolve that part of it. The second one is incidents that happen during the primaries, both presidential and parliamentary. And also the disagreement, disenchantment, fight and struggles by. And also we'll be going to the constituencies to resolve those things, mostly in the constituencies. And so, even today, I had information that one particular group came and the other group will not for this lunch. Group A bar, Group B ma. And I'm sure that it doesn't work out well for the campaign and unity of the party. As a reconciliation team, we have an onerous tax to make sure that we go through all the constituencies and bridge the gap. And then they see many agents. I say, if we work very hard, we can deepen the unity. Look, our party is going to be our problem. Anything is to cause a defeat. Our party, meaning that we are not going outside the party. Within the party, we should be able to bridge the gap and bring every party member to agree. We want to support this cause and have victory.
Yeah, what the actually was selected in running me. Now that was selected in running me. Dear Nama Dr. Mahmoud for running me. Program about
the difficulty is the earlier indication said the running mate should come from Ashanti. That early indication has become problematic because say Ashanti region there who is more qualified. Then the MPs are looking at it. It's my prayer no MP will be giving the position. It is my prayer that no MP will be given. A neutral person who is not known will be appointed as a running mate. And at the peace, Beba will be able to turn him. And the vice president, one now so neutral person who has not been mentioned, but because it's his right. And also, I sign say he or you will be firm in his decision. The first sign to tell all others but Baumia is going to be firm is for him to appoint somebody nobody thinks about. No one say win and me amepe. Or na kwache cancel ajatu. Omujituma. That's the end of it. And then the rest of us will rally behind them and go for victory.
Yeah, Honorable Mr. Kusi, more calling for unity, but ahead of that, and never by when you have 6 party executive elected one, almost sign a petition against original chairman.
Exactly.
Unity now move because we should program in your baby. And the normal circumstance, the regional organizer should be moderating the program. But the national organizer and then the youth organizer, or Matthew, and a chairman, and then the boys, party secretary, and then moderating. Unity moving.
I mean, what you mean by chairman, boys and executive, because I saw some of the party deputy organizer was active. As a matter of fact, I admit that the organizer and the youth organizer were not active at all in terms of organization. Yes, but I have sat in the meeting and privy to certain information, and we are building upon that. And the next meeting, next program, you see them very actively involved in the program and planning and everything. There was an issue, we are resolving it, and I'm sure when it is done, everybody will get on board and all these things. The petition came very late, but we were able to meet them and get all of them to come together for us to organize this program. And going forward, I'm sure to be better. We need to, that is why the Reconciliation Committee has spent time with the regional executive. We have met them no less than 3 times.
Okay, tell you. Ashanti, you sound good, more than I campaign. Great for Anyama. Apa now can
look, it is because of the people we invited. It wasn't a public program. We were launching a campaign team, and we invited those who would participate to come. And strictly speaking, I planned saying you will be any part in the because already, if you look at the number of people they call upon to inaugurate, it is virtually a big crowd. And those are the program. That is why the organizer decided say let's stick to those who are going to participate, so that after this the programs are open up. And it was something deliberate, not that people are boycotted. And I must admit, our party there, it is one of the things as a party we have to work on. There is there will be overwhelming victory.